One of the first questions I always ask when I start working with new writers is this: what is your relationship with writing? I tend to get a decent mix of responses. Some students say they really like writing, and some students say they don't like it at all. I also usually have a batch of students who say they just aren't good at writing. A lot of my students are afraid that if they give these honest answers, I'm going to be offended. But the truth is, I like getting these honest responses because once I know their current relationship with writing, we can begin to understand why they feel that way. Most of the students who struggle with writing have specific reasons why they don't like it. Some had teachers who would mark up their essays in red ink, basically bleeding all over their grammar, spelling, and punctuation mistakes. Other students had teachers who completely avoided teaching writing altogether. Now, I can't speak to why those teachers avoided teaching writing, but I can say that I have seen the effect that this has on my students and their relationships with writing. For students who simply don't like writing or don't think they have a reason to learn, I like to share this little anecdote from my life. When my dad was in college many years ago, he had an English professor who basically shamed him in front of the whole class by telling him that his writing was no good. He vowed from that day forward that he would choose a major where he didn't have to write at all. So he became an accountant. It turns out for the last 40 years, he spent nearly every day of his career writing reports. So all of this to say, it doesn't matter what career you choose, there's a good chance you're going to have to become an expert in writing in that field. I can say that from coaching writers in all different career fields that you will most likely have to write somehow, whether you're going into nursing, teaching, marketing, or any kind of tech field. The good news for you is that no matter what your current relationship is with writing, there is plenty of room and potential for improvement. Because ultimately, writing is a series of choices. There's one thing that I like about writing that is different from any other form of communication. Think about this. When you're having an in-person conversation and you are speaking in real time, you don't have time to edit the words before they are spoken. And once the words come out of your mouth and through your listeners' ears, you can't take it back. With writing, we have the chance to think about what we want to say. We can erase words that we don't want to say, we can add new ideas, and we can really take the time to think about how we want to relay our message. Writing is communication with choice. And with this choice, we have the power to accomplish any goal we put our mind to. No matter where you go in your future, having the tools to write well will give you the opportunity for success. So why not take the time to practice and learn? I'll be here to help you along the way. What is your current relationship with writing? Share your ideas in the comments below. See you next time.